party people, coming at you from my lovely office on a Friday afternoon. I'm wearing no makeup, so I know you'll reserve judgment. I am going to give you just a quick overview of what happened during summer training office hours this week. Erin and I were both there, and we're hoping that somebody else from our team can make sure to go each week and do a short YouTube video. I just looked through the summer training blast, and it looks like it summarizes summer training office hours pretty well, but I'll just run through it really quick in case it's easier for you to watch a video than to read the summer training blast. So two main things were talked about at summer training office hours. One is just culture, and the other one was the schedule. So within culture, kind of things that came out was the tension between wanting to kind of over ask people for lots and lots of feedback and that slowing down decision making. So there was feedback shared that it might just be better at this point in time to have less brainstorming and more quicker decision points. So putting to the staff, okay, here are 1 or 2 or 3 different ways we can do it. Like, which one do people want? Just a couple days turnaround to give feedback and then making a decision. Another thing that was shared was people just really feeling the need to get the schedule finalized, which will help us figure out where we are and what we're doing during different points of the day so we can really internalize what the summer will look like. There was also a concern shared about different contents doing different things, so spending time during the summer school day differently and how we can keep united with a school team. So that came out. And lastly, there was a concern raised about Q4, especially with the conference. You might notice that you have a big hold on your calendar from June 11th through June 15th, which goes all the way through that weekend of the first, right before summer training starts. We are hoping, I'm hoping, that we get some of that time back on our calendar, but for now, we need to hold it all. That's right around the same time that CPS has the last day of school. So we know traditionally this is time that we've put a lot of data in the program tracker, we've done end-of-year meetings, and we've taken care of a lot of end-of-year stuff. And so we are just wondering how we're still going to take care of all those end-of-year priorities, even though we'll probably have to shift over to summer training work earlier. So it would be great just for anyone who supports core members to start giving ideas about how we can get end-of-year meetings done earlier. Technically, we'll have through the whole summer, I think through most of August, to input end-of-year student achievement data into the program tracker. But just the more ideas we can surface now about how to make May and June work, the better. So please submit those ideas to me or to anyone else. Then we spent a portion of summer office hours just talking about feedback from last week's summer training. So a couple of main pieces of feedback that were shared were people were feeling good about seminar time, feeling like we know what the content is, we understand the structure. People are feeling great about the IAs. I know I'm hearing a lot about them already being put into place in humanities and science and elementary classrooms, so it seems like we're really learning a lot there. However, some areas of constructive criticism were trust amongst teams between University of Washington Design and Teach for America, and that needing to increase. And then also just needing to spend more time at those summer training days, thinking about what our real coaching work will look like versus us learning the IAs. We want to start now talking about what is it going to look like to teach someone else the IAs or to coach around the IAs. Just a few more things we talked about in summer training. We talked about week 1 changes, I think as Erin calls it, the artist formerly known as induction. So it looks like we're going a little bit back to the drawing board on that. Morva and Sharon are going to share feedback on Wednesday of next week, and Aviva's going to make the final call on how time will be spent during that formerly induction week. We are hoping to get a schedule finalized by April 18th. So the big plug I want to make to everybody in this video is in the blast on April 11th, you might want to set some time aside on your calendar. That's where you'll be given the chance between April 11th and then some time period leading up to the 18th to give final feedback on the schedule, which you notice seems to be in many different iterations lately. I would ask you guys to look at the schedule with a couple of things in mind. One, does it allow students to get everything that they need during the day? Is it best for kids? Two, what does sustainability look like for you? Do you feel like the workday is possible? And then three, do you have enough planning time during the school day? Can you identify the places where you would plan your video blocks, where you would meet with core members and do things like that? Lastly, in the Summer Training Blast today, there is a Google Doc where you could share feedback on week 6, the artist formerly known as F8 Kickoff Week. So, a couple different places to share feedback. Want to put a big plug. Next week's office hours will be about core culture overall and at school sites, and one-off core member meetings. When our CTE is going to be meeting with core members when there are concerns. So please come out to office hours next week, volunteer to make a YouTube video, and you can be a beautiful movie star like I am. Have a great weekend, everyone.